So should you start Forex trading in 2024 or not? In today's video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of actually starting trading in 2024 and whether it is going to be a viable business route for you to take coming into the new year. There are going to be people which say Forex is a great industry to get into. You can get rich quick. You can flip your account. You can flip 10K to 10 million within 30 days using their trades. And obviously, this isn't realistic in the slightest. So in this video, I'm going to be completely realistic with you guys. Based on my experiences, I'm going to talk about whether it is a good idea for you to actually start trading. We're going to start off with the main point, which is you should only get into trading if you have enough hours spare in your life to actually put in the time to learn to trade. If trading was easy and it got to the point where you only had to put in 3 to 4 hours a week or a couple hours a month, something like that, to actually become profitable, then literally every single person on the planet would do it. Because if it's that easy to actually make money and to start making money from scratch, then you're literally just learning how to print money within a few hours. People get into the Forex industry with this expectation of making quick money, and this is because of the social media gurus that put out all this content revolving around Lamborghinis and the trader lifestyle. And obviously, being a trader, I know this is completely untrue. And if you want to trade from a pool or by a beach in a different country, it's not going to be as simple as you guys think it would actually be for you. To actually learn to trade, the amount of time and sacrifices which you actually have to put into the charts is a lot more than people actually expect. Especially with backtesting, learning a strategy, actually getting experience in the markets. This is kind of the hardest thing to actually do for the majority of traders. It's very easy to go on YouTube, find a strategy, and then just backtest it 50 trades, 100 trades, and then think that you've done enough testing to then go into live markets and trade like you normally would, like a normal profitable trader. What you actually have to do is backtest multiple different pairs, multiple different time frames, different sessions, different setups, entries, risk to rewards. Everything needs to be tested thoroughly. So if you come into trading thinking that it can be done with a couple hours a week or half an hour a day, then you're not going to get the results of someone that can put in 5-6 hours a day into developing their trading strategy and overall just developing their experience of seeing live charts and trading the markets firsthand. I feel like the majority of people can find a profitable trading strategy, but actually becoming profitable is the hard part, because anyone can say if price is going to go up or down, but actually making money from these moves, that is when it can get quite difficult for a lot of people, because this involves actually entering the trade and then managing the trade. Managing the trade is what a lot of people actually struggle with, and this is why you need experience in the markets. So if you don't have time to actually trade, then it's going to be hard to build this experience in the markets, and you won't be able to make as much money or any money at all from your trading career. And this kind of brings us on to the second point, which is you need to know your goals before you get into trading. Are you aiming to be a part-time trader? So maybe you trade on the side, maybe you have a part-time job, and the time you actually have off work, you want to focus on trading. So maybe you work 3 or 4 days a week and you have a couple of days off. Maybe you could put these hours into trading and use it as a second sort of income or like a side hustle alongside your main income at the moment. Or do you want to take the other route, which is the one that I took, to actually become a full-time Forex trader? So your main income is from trading. This one obviously requires a lot more work, especially with account sizes, because you're going to need a large account to actually get into trading and have enough money to sustain all your expenses and the lifestyle which you're currently living. And if you go into trading trying to be full-time but only putting in part-time hours, then you're going to fall behind, and it's going to show very, very quickly when you actually quit your job or replace your main income with the trading income. One solution for this, and this brings us on to step 3, is to use a prop firm. Prop firms are pretty much the best tool for the majority of people getting into trading nowadays, and I do feel like this makes it the easiest time ever to become a Forex trader. Especially coming into 2024, the majority of these firms, they're fairly easy to pass, and the fees aren't too large either. You can get into trading, spend 6 months, 12 months, maybe 2 years testing your strategy, trading smaller live accounts of a couple hundred, couple £1,000, maybe even into 5 figures before you actually take the step into trading prop firm capital. If you're looking to trade prop firms, the best thing you can do is start small and scale up. You don't want to go straight in 400k account or $1 million account straight from trading £1,000 account, because the numbers you actually see on the screen when you're actually trading, whether it be losses or wins, they're going to scare you. You're going to see drawdown of tens of thousands of dollars, whereas you're used to seeing a couple $100 in drawdown. So this can definitely affect you psychologically. And if you haven't got experience in the markets, actually trading and slowly building up your experience with these larger numbers. So maybe you start with a 10k prop firm, then go to 25k, 50k, 100k, then maybe 200k. If you pass that, get a few payouts from a 200k account, then scale up to 400k. But just taking it slow and steady, because obviously there is no rush. But with prop firms, a lot of people currently make the excuse that they can't be a profitable trader because they don't have enough capital to actually trade with. So they say that they take trades which they wouldn't normally take on a larger account because they have to trade more to make more profit, to return more percent every single month. But realistically, if you can't handle a smaller account, then you'll never be able to handle a larger account. And these sort of people will actually never make it in trading. So if you focus on managing a smaller account as if you would trade a larger account, you kind of get into the habit of managing a risk, being satisfied with the profits you've actually made, because on a larger account that would be a hell of a lot more, but because you're only seeing it on a smaller account, it's not really as relevant to you at the current point in your trading, but in the future it definitely will be. And if you can get used to following your plan, then this will make prop firms, actually passing prop firms and getting payouts from them, a whole lot easier. The traders that I see trading their personal accounts, obviously smaller than a prop firm, that are making 2%, 3% consistently every single month, are the ones which actually make the most money from prop firms. They get to the stage where they're so consistent that every single time that payout comes around from the prop firms, the money's hitting their bank. Whereas a lot of traders, they have one big payout, next week they'll blow the account. If you're doing this, you need to focus on following your trading plan and maybe just make a couple of percent, stop trading, get your payout, and just repeat the process over and over and over again. Moving on from this, how do you actually pass a prop firm? Well, if you want to learn to trade, then there are thousands and thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube for free. So you can pretty easily learn a strategy from YouTube or learn confluences, how to write a trading plan, just watch people live trade, how they manage in a trade, how they managing their emotions during the trade. All this is available on YouTube for free. Or let's say you want something that is like an all-in-one. So instead of having to search through all of YouTube to find good content, you can find a course that's pretty much all in one. You know, I have one in the description, the link trading mentorship. You guys can go check it out. Everything that I trade, how I trade is all detailed in that mentorship in the description. If you are learning from a course, don't go and buy 5, 10 people's courses, because if you're learning from one person and then you buy another course and you're learning from another person, or this is the same with YouTube as well, taking bits from different creators, you're going to be confused in the markets. So you're going to see one person's strategy or one person's setup, and then maybe you'll see another person's setup, but they are conflicting. So one's saying to buy, one's saying to sell. Which one do you actually go for? You don't have a clue because you don't have a strategy set in stone. So if you are looking to start trading, pick one thing and master that. Let's say you're a support and resistance trader. When I used to trade 2021, I used to have incredible results trading support and resistance, but then all these people on YouTube say that support and resistance doesn't work. It doesn't work for them, but if you master it, any single trading strategy can actually work for you if you put enough time into actually learning how to trade it and when not to trade it, which is very important. Moving on to the last point in this video, and this is to eliminate all the stress outside of your trading if you're going to start trading in 2024. A lot of people, they'll have stress, whether it be financial stress, so they're struggling to pay their bills, or maybe they have high credit card debt and they use trading as a way to solve this. This is obviously going to put a lot of pressure on your trading to try and make money quickly so you can solve all your problems that are actually happening outside of trading. So you go into the markets every single month. Let's say you need to make 5 grand or 10 grand. That's your goal, and you won't stop until you actually reach that target. Whereas if you're trading, going into the month with no expectations, you're not trying to make this amount of money, you're not forcing yourself to make this amount of money, it becomes a lot easier. You don't have to trade if there's not a setup. A lot of people get into trading and they think if I don't trade this week, then I'm not a trader. But the best traders which I've actually seen are the most patient people ever. They don't care about waiting 2 or 3 weeks for a setup because they backtested their setup and they know that if they actually wait for these 5 confidences, that it's worth the wait because their win rate is high and they're just going to make profit by doing that continuously over the months, over the years in their trading journey. So if you guys did learn anything from this video, be sure to comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.